All right, today we are jumping headfirst into a really special book. It's the award-winning novel Tyger by S.F. Sade. Now, this isn't just any adventure story. It's this amazing blend of myth, high-stakes action, and some seriously powerful ideas. So let's get into what makes it so unforgettable. So the whole story kicks off with this massive what-if question. What if the British Empire just never fell? I mean, really think about that for a second. Imagine a world where history took a completely different path. What would that reality even look like? Well, that's the stage SF Sid sets for this entire story.
And that brings us to our setting. We're in London, but it's not the London you and I know. This is a London where the British Empire is still this huge oppressive power. And because of that, it's created a society that's just deeply unfair, especially if you're seen as a foreigner. It's a tough, gritty, really tense world, which, it turns out, is the perfect place for something completely impossible to show up.
And right in the middle of all this grit and grime, something incredible appears. Something that shouldn't exist. A mythical tiger. Seriously, this is where the magic really kicks in and the story just takes off. And the way this creature is introduced, wow. It's not just, hey, there's a big cat. No, it's a full-on sensory experience. We're talking eyes like burning gold and the smell of wild honeysuckle. And where is this magnificent being? In a garbage dump. That contrast right there tells you everything. This tiger is ancient, it's otherworldly, and it is completely out of place in this version of London. Okay, so let's break this down. What exactly is this tiger? Well, for starters, it's not just some animal. It's a magical, ancient being that can talk. And it's found injured, hiding out in a rubbish dump of all places. But it's more than that. The tiger is like a catalyst, a guide that helps our heroes find their own hidden talents. It's a major piece in this huge cosmic battle between good and evil. So who's lucky enough, or maybe unlucky enough, to find this incredible creature? Well, that brings us to our two young heroes. And in a lot of ways, they feel just as lost and out of place as the tiger does. Yeah, at the heart of this whole thing, we've got Adam and Zadie. Adam's the one who first finds the tiger. He's this really kind-hearted kid who just wants to be an artist, but the world keeps telling him he doesn't belong. Then you've got Zadie. She feels like an outsider too, but she is fierce, so brave, and a total natural when it comes to storytelling. It's that shared feeling of not fitting in that really pulls them together for the crazy mission they're about to face. All right, so here's a quick rundown of our main players. You've got Adam, our artist and dreamer. You've got Zadie, the brave writer. Then there's the tiger, this mysterious, magical guide. And on the other side, the big bad, Sir Mortimer Maldehyde. He's basically the embodiment of everything cruel and oppressive about their world. These are the four forces that are about to collide. And here's where the story just totally blows up in scale. It starts out so simple, right? Just two kids trying to help this injured creature they found. But the more they learn from the tiger, the more they realize this is so much bigger than that. They figure out that saving this one tiger is somehow connected to saving their entire world from the awful injustice that's crushing it. Of course, every great quest needs a terrifying villain, right? And this story delivers with Sir Mortimer Maldehyde. But listen, he's not just some mustache-twirling bad guy. He's basically the entire corrupt, oppressive system, but in the form of one person. So what's this guy's deal? Well, he's not just a hunter, he's a collector. And he sees this beautiful, magical tiger as the ultimate prize he needs to own. He basically represents everything that's rotten in this version of London. All the cruelty, the greed, the need to control and possess anything that's different or beautiful. And to make things worse, he rides with these four super scary hunters on horseback. So yeah, he's a real and present danger. But the threat he poses goes way deeper than just the physical. He has this alter ego called Urizen, and that name is a direct reference to the poet William Blake. Yep, the same guy whose poem The Tiger inspired the book's title. In Blake's whole universe of ideas, Urizen is this figure who represents crushing human freedom and killing imagination. So when you think about it, Sir Mortimer isn't just trying to put a tiger in a cage. He's trying to cage the very idea of hope and creativity itself. Pretty heavy stuff. Okay, so we've got a super dark world and a seriously evil villain. It all sounds a bit grim, doesn't it? But this is maybe the most important thing to understand about this book. At its core, Tyger is a story about hope. Yeah, this is way more than just a simple adventure story. I mean, look at the themes it's juggling. It deals directly with social injustice, it celebrates the power of imagination, it's about courage, hope, friendship, and yeah, it's all wrapped up in that timeless battle of good versus evil. It's got the whole shebang. But if there's one theme that really hits you right in the gut, it's social injustice. We see this world through the eyes of Adam and Zadie, two kids who are treated badly just because they're seen as different. And it really makes you confront the ugliness of prejudice head on. It's just a really powerful way of showing that, everyone deserves to be treated with basic fairness and respect. So what's the big takeaway here? Well, the book is basically giving us a call to action. It's 3 simple but powerful steps. Number 1, stand up against injustice when you see it. Number 2, unleash your imagination. Use your creativity because it's a genuine force for change. And number 3, no matter what, hold on to hope, even when things look really, really bad. And really, this quote just perfectly sums up the whole spirit of the book. The ultimate message here is all about empowerment. It's about finding that power inside yourself, the same way Adam and Zadie do, to believe in our own ability to make a difference in the world. That's it right there.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thing to think about. At the end of the day, Tyger is a fantasy story, right? It's about a magical, talking animal. But by showing us this world that's so warped by injustice, it kind of holds up a mirror to our own world, doesn't it? It's a perfect example of how stories can do so much more than just entertain us. They can make us ask the tough questions, and maybe most importantly, they can inspire us to imagine a better world.